Smells like crossovers and cornrows. Such a 2000 shoe, man. Damn. So back on the release, I think it was April, I believe, the Iverson 4s got re-released. And they released back in 2 colorways. It were the black and white stepovers, and then there was these ones. So personally, I was excited because admittedly, these are my favorite colorways of the Iverson 4s. When these came out back in 2012, I was like in middle school, and there was no way my mom was dropping any type of money to get these shoes, man. We was down bad. But now they re-released. I got a little bit of money, and I was like, I'm definitely getting these because, oddly enough, this is one of my favorite shoes, and this is one of my favorite colorways. At least I think this is my favorite colorway of this particular shoe. Not surprisingly, the shoes weren't like a big process to get. Like, I got them on release day. I paid pretty much retail for them, and I think the retail price was pretty good. And honestly, well, months after both sneakers were released, you can go on like Foot Locker, you can walk into your store if the stores weren't closed. You already know. You know, if you wanted to pick up a pair, you can find some of them were even on sale. Like, I think I went into a store just the past week and I saw that these shoes were like, at least the black and white version, they were on sale for like, you can get them for like 150 or like maybe 130 in some places. Like, it's not hard to find this shoe. Honestly, this shoe did not hit the eyes of resellers as much as like maybe some of the Jordans that came out during that time period, during like the spring months. But hey, that's good for us, you know, the sneakerheads like me that appreciate shoes like this. It's good for us because we can go pick up the shoe. It's an easy process, and it is a very good shoe nevertheless. These are kind of like a mid-rise shoe, white around the sides of the top, red painted leather around the middle and the entire toe box and the sides of the heel. Speaking of the heel, it's gray with a like row of red with Iverson written in the back behind something like a hardened plastic. I think it's called polycarbonate, but I'm just gonna call it hardened plastic just in case I got it wrong. The sole has the DMX foam print, more on that, while it has the i3 logo across the part of the midsole with a reflected pattern across the midsole and bottom. And speaking of that, I'm gonna show y'all why I love this shoe so much. The tongue. The tongue of the shoe is covered with like a Velcro strap and a zipper with, I'll say, some very nice laces that are sturdy. The tongue has the same i3 logo in the gray, and I believe these are reflective, but I haven't seen it. The bottom is split between the red paint at the top and the gray at the bottom. Only the strongest survivors ran above a picture of Allen Iverson's face in this big crater at the bottom of the sole, which is absolutely fire, by the way. The insole is a little more unique. It's a picture of Allen Iverson's arm, which is okay. Maybe that was cool for the 2000s. So I brought up the DMX foam, and I should also point out that these 2021 releases don't come with the iPack technology, or even I think just this particular model doesn't come with the iPack technology. So apparently it was like, to be honest, I don't even really know what it was, but from what I could find, it was essentially like a kind of like an air technology that was in the sole that was shaped like the letter I, that would pass air between the heel and the toe and your toes between like from each step. So I think if you stepped on, if you're on your toes, the air will transfer to your toes, and if you're on your heels, the air vice versa, or maybe in reverse. I'm not very sure, but yeah, for anyone who is maybe an older fan, if you could explain it better than I just did, let me know. But these particular ones don't. They just have the DMX foam, and I don't know if that would change the wear quality, but we'll see, maybe. Now, something I do know that is a downgrade is the reflection, the reflective nature of this shoe. So in the older shoes, from what I can find, the reflection would go like all over here. It would be like all over the midsole, the gray parts of the midsole. And now with these new models, it's only really like, it's a little more subtle. It's not really as flashy as the older pairs, which sucks to me. I think I would really appreciate that. And I'm not very sure, I don't know, maybe this part is also reflective, but who knows. The leather on the older pairs are a little more of the traditional standard leather. These ones are using more of tumbled leather, which it does make the shoe softer, and it doesn't really bother me too much, but that does question long-term durability. And speaking of durability, they also removed the stitching from like the top of the shoe. I don't know why. Maybe that was maybe it was to kind of decrease the point of it tearing, if you're thinking of playing in them. More on that. But yeah, it just looks like it's more like glued on, so who knows. Now, my favorite quality about this shoe, and obviously, is the Velcro strap. And like, this is actually these are not like traditional to, and maybe this is just me, but I like these better in the state it is right now versus what they were in, especially I think 2000s or the 2001 versions, whenever the shoe first came out. Because if you look at those shoes are pretty much low tops, and they didn't come with the zipper. It didn't come with the Velcro strap. It just came with the zipper. These are now more closer to his player edition models, because with Iverson, he would oftentimes bust through the zipper just by itself. He'd just bust through this. So they gave him a zipper so he can give it a little more security, and he proceeded to just bust through those as well. So the Reebok was like, fuck it. Probably enough, and oftentimes he'd wear them unlaced or unzipped in game. One of his biggest plays of his entire career, probably the best play, most memorable play at least of his career, the step over Tyronn Lue. Okay, hold on. Let me ask you something. What is more memorable to you? Iverson, hitting the baseline shot, getting Tyronn Lue leading, and then stepping over Tyronn Lue in the NBA Finals, or him crossing over Jordan his rookie year? Y'all can decide that one. Iverson did that entire sequence with his shoes untied. So Iverson, honestly, I might wear this shoe even without the zipper, even without lacing them, just like the zipper and Velcro, even maybe without zipping them up, just leaving a dolo. Or if I do tie them, I'm gonna wear. So honestly, I might wear the shoe either one of two ways. If I'm gonna wear it for like lifestyle, I might either wear it with the zipper and the Velcro strap and no like lacing them, or like no Velcro, no zipper, and lacing them up. And also, I should also point out that I think the tongue of the shoe is also reflective. I'm not very sure. So the last time I had Reebok shoes, I was in middle school, and I had the pumps. But I always felt like Reebok had some of the most underrated sneakers in the entire sneaker game. They had the Shaq Noises, they have the Iverson mids, the Iverson question mids, the Iverson Answer series. They have the pumps. Like, they have so many good shoes, and I feel like they always had very unique styles. And it was always a good palette with all the Nike, Jordan, Adidas, Vans, Converse, and New Balance. I feel like Reebok deserves a seat at that table, and I'm happy they are starting to re-release those shoes, so modern eyes, younger eyes can see the product, can see the shoes, and how influential designs like this would have been in like the 2000s. I feel like a lot of people don't know these shoes too much anymore, because that they've been out of the game for so long. They've been kind of out of the conversation for quite a while, and I'm just happy that they are starting to make their way back. In terms of what I'm gonna do with this shoe, is that I actually bought these with the prospect of playing in them, like playing basketball, and that's kind of crazy, because that's kind of a surprising thing, because one, these shoes are now made for like very like lifestyle. And then number two, you don't see a lot of hoopers really wear this shoe. Like, I know White Iverson does a lot of street ball in them, but in terms of the NBA, I only ever saw like Montrezl Harrell wear like a custom pair last year. Outside of that, he doesn't really wear this shoe too much. I don't see too many hoopers really busting out the Answer 4s in game, simply because I think there are just simply better basketball shoes out there. Like, if you can get your hands on PGs, Kyrie's, Bron's, Kobe's, if you can get your hands on Kobe's, and to be honest, just any real other hoop sneakers, like Puma has been out of the conversation for a while, but now they're starting to make their way back, and they got some good offerings. So, like, I don't know if Reeboks are really in that sphere anymore, but I feel like if you get the right enough soles, or even just if you get like maybe a half a size up, then I think the shoe, you'll be I think you'll be golden enough to play in them. I think they will be. I believe these will hold up. But if they don't, I have no problem just wearing this around because, like I said, this is my favorite colorway, and I'm very excited that I have this shoe now. But if they do work well on the court, I'm gonna still convert these into a lifestyle shoe. But I'm gonna get the black and white versions of them, and that's gonna be my hoop shoe. Or even get keep these as my, or even get the hot rod versions, with the Guy Fieri flames, it's black, purple with the Guy Fieri flames at the toe box, or maybe just try to save some money and get the Kobe editions. Those are expensive as fuck, but I'm definitely gonna try. And yeah, that's the plan. Now, I did try these on. I only ever tried these on once, and that was to wear them. And obviously, because of a lot of things have been closed. There's a lot of restrictions. I have not been able to really get into a basketball gym like that to really test these out on feet, test these out on the hardwood. But I have tried them on in my house, and the shoes feel comfortable. I feel that it's very sturdy. The zipper and the Velcro make it really sturdy, but it is a little higher up. You can tell the midsole is kind of a little high on the chassis. So some people may like that style. Some people don't. These do add some height. I'll add that as well. And also the shoe, it doesn't get all the way to at least for me, it didn't go all the way to the tip of the toe box, which is good. Or at least it felt like my foot was kind of landing almost at the toe box, but not really. I felt like maybe even I almost felt like I could even go half a size down, but obviously I wouldn't do that. But overall, if you're gonna get the shoe, get it true to size, half a size up if you know you're only gonna play in them. But that's really about it. And that's honestly it with this video. Like I said, I'm very excited about these shoes. I really like them. I hope we get more different colorways in 2022. But that's really it. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I'm trying to build this channel up. I'm trying to build my presence up, and I'm going to be doing a whole bunch of videos on this channel, sneakers, and I got a whole bunch of other stuff cooking. This channel is going to be a lot of my creativity, and I'm excited to do that. Overall, leave a like, share with your friends, comment, all that YouTube stuff. And yeah, you keep doing that, I'll keep making these videos. That's kind of the deal. Thanks so much for watching. Take it easy, take care of your peace, always choose peace, and I'm out.